you name one entrance exam, results comes and all the coaching mafias start dancing about this rank their students have secured, that rank students have secured, and this gives a false narrative to all the students who are writing this exam that rank is everything. And that's the reason today I'm making this video, to clarify things to all my students and subscribers, that please don't fall prey to this dance of ranks, because truly speaking, rank does not matter. Now, if you ask me who was the rank 1 of CSIR Net 10 years ago, I would say, how does it matter? The same way, who was the rank 10th or rank 20th of last year or this year, it won't matter next year. But these coaching institutes are creating a false narrative, which is making this havoc in the minds of the students. They are feeling that rank is everything and learning is not, right? At Biotecnika, we celebrate learning, we improvise on learning, we innovate on learning, and we encourage learning. And that's the reason I want to pass on this message to all of you, that you should not look around and say, okay, that person got a first rank, so I should also get this rank, so I should study this way. That's a completely false narrative. That's a narrative which is being fed by the media, by some YouTubers, saying that, okay, these people have qualified because they've got high rank. I would say that a person who could not qualify CSIRNet, even that person is knowledgeable, even that person is learned. Because of some technical mistakes in solving the questions, his cutoff is lower than someone else. Okay, I know a person 6 months ago, her marks was 69 percentile. And this time it is 99.99 percentile. So last, 6 months ago, probably she should have felt bad, right? Because she could not qualify. I know another student with us. She has attempted CSIRNet for 7 complete years. And finally, this year, she is qualified with a JRF high rank. Now, will you say that the first attempt was not good enough? Will you say that the second attempt was not good enough? The truth is, all the attempts were equally good. It's a learning journey. It's a learning experience. Now, that is where most of the students are making a mistake. They are thinking that, array, others are celebrating ranks, so let me celebrate ranks. Now, my point here to you is, the negative effect of this is already has started happening on you. The first is mental health. Your mental health is already succumbing. You are feeling belittled because some people are being celebrated while your rank is lower. Your marks is lower. So you are feeling that they are, superhumans. It's not so. Today, if your marks is less, does not mean that 10 years down the line, you cannot be successful. I know people who never ever qualified CSIRNet, and today they are sitting on the top as HODs and of various industries and various departments in various companies. Okay, so stop belittling yourself and don't allow this to impact your mental health. Second, I am seeing students' creativity going down, thinking that multiple choice questions is everything. You have to know this, that the life beyond multiple choice question will be in a lab where you are supposed to work on real life experiments, on real life things, and you're supposed to be creative with your experiment. And that creativity is being tested in part C question, not your knowledge or ability. Do you remember Kaun Banega Crorepati? All facts, right? People used to remember and memorize facts thinking that they can become crorepati. But the truth is, nobody became, only 1 or 2 people became. But whoever became a crorepati also is today poor. But those who learned, that knowledge still is there. So enjoy the learning process. And you start somewhere feeling that, I lost this opportunity because, somebody secured more marks than me. So I am less talented. So I should quit. I should not attempt next time. All this negativity starts filling in yourself. And the same coaching institutes or so-called edtech apps, which are supposed to promote learning, promote education, and fill the gap in between colleges and entrance exam and companies, are actually promoting the rote learning, promoting the wrong way of learning, promoting ranking system, and not promoting the real thing. Okay, so this is where I wanted to come into picture and say that you have to stay focused on learning, you have to stay focused on creativity, and rest everything will follow. Okay, now one of the ways to do this, because see, I'm an entrepreneur, my job is to give you solutions, I'm not here to highlight only problems. One of the ways to solve this is you have to prioritize learning. You have to be creative in your learning experience. You have to be innovative in the way you do. Last year, the way you studied, you have to do it better in a better way this time. And you have to embrace mistakes. It's okay to fail. It's okay to fail in CSIR net. How does it matter? What truly matters is your ability to learn, relearn, unlearn, and learn newer things. And that is my goal today in this video. You have to prioritize learning. You have to challenge yourself to be curious, because science and becoming a scientist is all about curiosity. It is not about rank. I am pretty sure that Dr. Homi Jahangir Baba was not a CSIR net qualified person, because the CSIR itself didn't exist that time. But he was a curious person. You're supposed to be curious. You're supposed to be curious like Dr. Abdul Kalam. You're supposed to be curious like Dr. Khurana, right? You have to acquire skills and knowledge just like you acquire money. Money is something which will get spent, but skills and knowledge will stay with you. And the experience of learning will stay with you. The wisdom of failure. So those students who have failed, the wisdom of failure is going to stay with you, and it will keep you moving forward in one direction. Be unidirectional, focused approach towards your goal. But does not mean that life is ending at the end of the question paper or MCQs. Life begins beyond MCQs, where you will have to be curious, innovative, and focus on learning and focus on innovation, right? So let us discard this trend and tradition of those who are going ahead and clapping hands and saying, okay, my student secured first rank, my student secured 10th rank. Hardly matter. What truly matters for me and for the world is, what will you create in the next 10 years? What are you going to build from your research? What kind of research papers are you going to publish? What is your aim and goal, and how are you going to benefit the society using your research? And that is going to be your goal as well. Encourage your personal growth. Encourage the development of a scientific acumen. That's how you have to grow. Okay. So whether you are a CSIR net qualified or not does not matter. And that is the reason we have developed a system called as Watson Scholarship, which takes care of all of this. Our aim is to make you a 360-degree researcher, not just a CSIR net qualified candidate. A CSIR net qualified candidate, you can find so many of them teaching for free on YouTube. Why? Because they could not qualify the interview, right? If they were so talented, why could not they qualify even a single IISc interview and could not get into the lab? Because they only focused on MCQ. They didn't focus on the scientific acumen, scientific knowledge, innovation, curiosity, understanding why exactly DNA replication happens this way, why not that way? Why exactly ATP is generated inside a mitochondria, why not outside? Why exactly the replication DNA and RNA is stored inside a nucleus and nucleolus, and why not outside in the the cytoplasm? Why do plant cells have a cell wall while the animal cells don't have? These are curious questions. You ask these students, they won't be able to answer. All they will say is, hey, this question will not come in CSIR net. But the truth is, that's how science is pursued. That's how you can improve yourself. So my message to all the students who are learning with us is, stop hurting yourself. Stop hurting your mental health by looking at the ranks, because next year these ranks won't matter. Nobody will remember these guys. Only thing you have to remember is what you learned today, what you improvised today, what you perfected today, what you planned today, what you executed today. That's all matters. You focus on today, tomorrow will take care of itself. You focus on today, the past will be removed from your history and a new past will be created. All you have to do is focus on today. Thank you so much for watching this video. It was fun interacting with you, all of you. I know this is a new system which we are building at Biotecnika, which may be debatable, but I'm open to debates. But my aim here is to create a newer system of learning where we do not worship ranks, we worship learning. All the best. Thank you.